Whenever the speech is corrupted, so is the mind. Meaning, when our speech, word, sentence is corrupt, evil, dangerous, bad, counterproductive, not just for ourselves, for our growth, progress, learning, development, but also for the others. If our words, sentences, ideologies are directly directed at the others and works against their interests, successes, validations, then our mind may also be corrupt. In one way or another, our mind, soul, psyche may also be suffering, starving, struggling for clarity, transparency, honesty, reality, and integrity, morality, character, understanding, sovereignty from us so that we develop them, cultivate them, and then work upon them for their enhancement, expansion, and improvement onto the future. But because we have chosen to dwell and persist in already bad qualities and our self created delusions and our ignorance, arrogance all the time, we have become fundamentally worse than before because we're always now chasing either external validation, attention, approval of and from each other that has already driven us one another's enemies in one way or another upon both social media as well as in reality that we don't even always realize or recognize, but we are ultimately at the end of the day one another's bitters, enemies, rivals, competitors for external validation, attention, approval, success, money, fortune, fame, possession all the time, and that is fundamentally bad and evil. So obviously we have failed as youths and as adults also. So obviously when our words, sentences, and speech are corrupt, then that also means our mind is also critically corrupt and needs improvement, reform, and betterment in its character, integrity, morality. So instead of basically being focused, invested upon, and concentrated upon each other's progress, growth, learning, success, we should be individuals. We should exercise, develop individual distinction, sovereignty about ourselves so that we can be finally focused on, concentrate and invest in our individual personal development, growth, progress, learning, elevation of ourselves from our individual sorrows. And if we can do that on a collective level and scale, then we can elevate ourselves from all these delusions and hatreds and ignorance and corruption towards each other. And we can make up a society of good, progress, learning, harmony, and enhancement that is going to be better than the previous society. But for that to happen, we had to be focused on our individual growth, progress, learning only by not focusing upon each other, by not peeking upon one another's lives.